Ladies and gentlemen, the timeline has completely broken. In a shocking twist that even Zeus Network wouldn't have imagined, Claressa Shields revealed she's expecting a baby. And the rumored father? None other than Remy Ma's lifelong partner, the loyal and steadfast Tattoos. That's right, you heard correctly. Claressa, the undisputed GOAT, greatest woman of all time in women's boxing, just shared the pregnancy news, and reportedly, Remy Ma was devastated upon hearing it. Now hold on. Let's take a moment to really consider this. Wasn't Remy just attempting to recover after the Easy the Block captain fiasco? Didn't she recently break down on IG Live, speaking about healing and moving on? And now this? How does a queen respond when the GOAT takes both her crown and her man with a single strike? Is this an actual pregnancy or a ruthless PR stunt? And where was Papoose when Claressa showed off the baby bump live? Get ready, because what's coming isn't just drama. It's a top-tier betrayal. We have the quotes, the proof, the reactions, and trust me, the tea is scorching hot. It all kicked off on a calm Sunday afternoon. The type of day when gossip blogs recycle old drama and fans are aimlessly scrolling through TikTok. Then, bam. Claressa Shields dropped a shocker. Not a jab, not a clapback, not even a subtle dig. This was a full-on, gloves-off baby bump. Reveal that threw the internet into chaos. On Instagram Live, with 63,000 viewers tuned in, Claressa stood before a mirror, gently holding her belly. She wore a form-fitting black bodycon dress and captioned it simply, "Strongest punch I've ever landed. Coming soon, collision, baby bottle, and blessed family first." And in the background, a man's voice was distinctly audible. The voice in the background? It sounded all too familiar. Fans were convinced it was Papoose. The comments? Instantly disabled. The live? Ended after just 5 minutes. But the damage? Already done. Within 10 minutes, Twitter exploded like the 4th of July. Was that Papoose in the background of Claressa's baby reveal? Remy Ma better stay off social media today. Protect your peace, sis. I always suspected something was up between those two. Tweets flew fast and furious like punches in a championship fight. That man's just switching. Championship belts. As the internet erupted, sources close to Remy Ma say she was totally blindsided. One insider revealed Remy had just finished recording a podcast where she spoke about reclaiming her peace and her healing process. Then she checked her phone, saw the announcement, and collapsed. Collapsed physically, needing help from 2 assistants, and one reportedly overheard her whispering, "No, not her. Anyone but her." And this is where it gets more intense. This isn't only about a baby, it's about history, respect, reputation, and boundaries. People forget, Claressa and Remy's past runs deep. These two had tension simmering for years. Back in 2019, Claressa tweeted that female rappers wouldn't last 2 minutes in a real fight, and Remy fired back with, "Good thing I use bars, not boxing gloves." That wasn't a joke. They unfollowed each other immediately after. Fast forward to 2023, Claressa and Papoose were seen together at a media event in Atlanta. Just friends, they said. Business project, they claimed. But now? AI baby? Where there's smoke, there's always a fire emoji, and baby, the internet isn't backing down. One comment beneath the viral clip said, "Remy's losing more than just battles now. First Easy, then Pap. Who's next? Fat Joe." Another added, "If loyalty had a face, it definitely isn't Papoose anymore." But hold on, it gets messier. Just hours after Claressa's live ended, screenshots appeared from her private IG story. And guess who showed up in one of the slides? A man wearing the exact same watch and ring Papoose flaunted in his last Instagram post. Coincidence or proof? Fans weren't joking. They zoomed in, checked timestamps, used AI enhancement filters, yes, seriously, and concluded he's been at her place. That's his hand. That's their baby. Meanwhile, Remy's side remained completely quiet. No posts, no reactions, no statements. But someone close to her, reportedly her stylist and cousin, shared a now-deleted tweet saying, "You don't know betrayal until you watch your man celebrate another woman's miracle." And just when things couldn't get any crazier, conspiracy theories began. Several sources noted Claressa's baby bump looked way too advanced for a new reveal. One fan commented, "Sis is at least 5 months along." That's not new. That bump isn't debuting, it's headlining. Meaning, Claressa's been pregnant. She just waited for the perfect time to drop the bomb. And that brings up the million-dollar question. Was this announcement planned? For maximum impact? Because if Claressa has been holding on to this for months, if Papoose stayed quiet all this time, and if Remy Ma was truly kept in the dark, then this wasn't just a messy love triangle. It was a championship-level setup. Naturally, the internet quickly picked sides. Team Claressa claimed, "She won the man, she won the moment, she's winning life. She beat Remy without throwing a single punch." But Team Remy fired back fiercely. There's no victory in stealing someone's husband. That's desperation, not power. Pregnancy isn't protection. Claressa better watch her back. But you know who still hasn't spoken a word? Papoose. The man caught in the middle. The poet. The husband. The father figure. The self-declared king of loyalty. Silent. His only response since the bombshell? A cryptic black screen on his IG. Story with one word. Timing. Excuse me, TIMING? Timing for what? The betrayal? The reveal? The breakdown? If anything, his silence didn't shield anyone. It only poured gasoline on an already blazing fire. Some say he's protecting Claressa, others say he's hiding from Remy, and a few think the real reason for his quiet is that he simply doesn't know what to say. And just as fans were catching their breath, boom, another clip from Claressa's Live blew up. One that most missed the first time around. Right at the very end, just seconds before she ended the stream, you can clearly hear a voice in the background say, "She gon' find out eventually." Yeah, that part. Rewind it. Play it again. That's the moment everything shifted. She gon' find out eventually. Calm, low, familiar. A voice fans were certain was Papoose's. But here's the twist. That line wasn't just a slip. It was a teaser. A crack in the dam before the flood. Because later that night, a burner Twitter account, claiming to be linked to Claressa's media team, shared a 37-second voice recording. The title? CLA Baby Leak, Part 1. And trust me, it was worse than anyone imagined. In the clip, a man, again, allegedly Papoose, says, "I tried to tell her it wasn't like that, but she always makes it bigger than it is. I didn't mean for this to blow up." That wasn't denial. That wasn't distance. Claressa's voice pierced through the chaos. "Figure it out, I'm not hiding, and neither is this baby." The internet blew up. Papoose Babygate and Remy Ma collapse trended everywhere. YouTube gossip went full detective mode, TikTok examined every sound like a crime scene. Claressa and Papoose remained silent, but not techie. She went live on Instagram, wine glass in hand, smirking. "I told y'all he wasn't loyal, but y'all dragged me like the side chick. Guess it wasn't me after all." Claressa, congrats, I guess. Drama intensified, and the internet couldn't get enough. Techie's comeback, congratulations, I guess, shattered the internet, sparking memes and reactions. Then, a burner account. Real inside, Remy leaked alleged texts from Remy's private chat revealing her pain. This was a hit, not a surprise. That phrase went viral, inspiring memes and fan edits. The biggest shock? Fat Joe's late-night IG live, hinting at betrayal and lost loyalty, leaving fans stunned. Old photos surfaced showing tense moments between Remy, Papoose, Claressa, and Fat Joe. Finally, Remy broke her silence with a striking black and white photo captioned, "You lose battles when you trust fake soldiers." No names, just truth. The internet erupted. "She's not dragging, she's elevating," one comment said. And Claressa? Unfazed. She responded on Twitter, "I'm not a side chick, I'm the whole championship belt." That line hit 1.3 million impressions in just 4 hours. Battle rappers joined in, bloggers took sides. Even Easy the Block captain threw shade. Meanwhile, an alleged cousin of Papoose claimed he tried to keep it quiet, until Claressa forced his hand. With every new leak, the ring, the watch, The voice note. It became obvious. This wasn't chaos, it was strategy. And Remy Ma? Just collateral in a calculated dethroning. Within 2 days of Claressa's viral live, Remy Ma hired lawyers, not for defamation or paternity, but to defend her brand. A major fashion deal she'd landed was canceled over public controversy, and rumors spread she might quit a female-led podcast because Claressa was appearing. Then it got worse. Remy reportedly sought a protective order, not against Claressa, but someone in Papoose's inner circle. Speculation ran wild, blogs buzzed, and Claressa? She landed a maternity deal, a docuseries offer, and her own podcast. Just as drama peaked, Techie returned on IG Live, wine in hand, smirking, "I told y'all he wasn't loyal." Total chaos. The drama erupted after a burner account leaked alleged private texts from Remy's group chat, calling Claressa's move a hit, not a surprise. That phrase went viral, sparking memes and fan edits. Fat Joe intensified the chaos, with cryptic remarks about loyalty and betrayal. Old photos of Remy, Papoose, Claressa, and Fat Joe resurfaced, stirring more speculation. Remy broke her silence with a striking black and white post about fake loyalty. Claressa clapped back on Twitter, claiming she was the whole championship belt. Papoose remained silent, but insiders say he had to choose a side. This was a calculated public takedown,